Mein imaginärer Freund John? John ist seit meiner Kindheit mein Freund. Es fällt ihm schwer zu akzeptieren, dass nur ich ihn sehen kann. Ernsthaft?
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
Einmal bitte zum Friedhof.
Is everything all right? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
Funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. I couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Ich kann versuchen, mich an die Beerdigung meiner Mutter zu erinnern. Mycroft bestimmt.
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem. The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then. I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon.
A pocket watch? It seems familiar, John. Why is it here? Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently. A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested? A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggests he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Ah, well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Ja, okay, ich glaube, so funktioniert das nicht. Ich muss schon diese Sicht anhaben, ne?
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
The Hospitaller Crypts. If memory serves, they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree. I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercurio. A portable easel was kept there. It's stained with oil paint.
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Is this familiar to you?
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
Are you able to help me?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Wo ist dieses Kackfoto schon wieder jetzt da? Nein, nicht auf Karte setzen, sondern setzen.
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Be nice, Sherry. Make friends.
Mr. Holmes, did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Codona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Kann ich jetzt gar nicht mehr über die Galerie?
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Im Archiv des Rathauses der Polizeiwache und des Cordona Chronicles findest du womöglich Schlüsselinformationen für deinen Fall. Bevor du ein Archiv aufsuchst, um dort Nachforschungen zu einem Hinweis anzustellen, solltest du darüber nachdenken, in welchem Archiv du am ehesten fündig wirst. Was ich ein bisschen komisch finde, ist, dass man das jetzt nicht in die Anzeigen lassen kann, ne? Müsste er jetzt zu Fuß hinlaufen? Ist doch ein Witz, oder? Nee, das kann doch nicht sein. Die können doch nicht... Oder ist das so ein Ding, dass ich da einmal sein muss, dass ich das dann immer machen kann? Ich glaube, ich mache hier gerade richtig dumme Scheiße. Aha. Also die quatschen immer an. Quatschen.
Extra! Extra! Murder on the loose!
Okay, das war dumm, dass ich da erstmal nicht auf die Karte geguckt habe. 5000 Mal aufgehabt. Der bleibt einfach da hoch. Oh, echt jetzt? Man kommt hier nicht einfach hoch.
Nice to see you.
Oh. Bro. Also wenn es jetzt wirklich dann so ist, dass ich dann hier ständig laufen muss, ne, dann wäre das schon ein harter Abfuck einfach. Richtig hart.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
Oh, ist das jetzt sowas, dass ich mich durch Fälle arbeiten muss, um zum Hauptfall zu kommen? Werner Vogels Geschichte. Um Zugang zum Archiv zu erhalten, muss ich der Polizei bei der Anfertigung ein Phantombild helfen. Ja, dass dieser so rumstöhnen, das ist dumm.
Do you know anything about this?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Do you know anything about this?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Oh, ich kann echt Mutterliebe jetzt nicht weitermachen, weil ich erst an den Typen muss. Woher weiß ich denn jetzt, wo meine Hauptquest ist? Muss ich jetzt echt die Straße suchen hier? Da, glücklicherweise ist direkt nebenan. Knight's Road und Ende dann hier schon. Zu meiner Rechten also. Und Trinity Way. Und Trinity Way, also direkt dahinter. Westmeans Artillerie.
I'm pleased to meet you, Ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, Signore.
I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Signor Holmes.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat up looking. An utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right, never mind. Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
Wenn sie doch weiß, wie ich aussehe, also wie er aussieht, warum erklärt sie es mir dann? Warum gibt sie mir dann nicht einfach die Klamotten, ey? Ah, das ist schon wieder so ein dummer Scheiß. Einfach ramponiert wie ein Penner aussehen, super. Sechs Garderobenobjekte erhalten. Garderobe. Eine Brille hat der gehabt. Habe ich denn hier keine anderen Klamotten so? Hinweise einblenden, ausblenden.
Ah, look at this old chap putting on airs like some Italian doge. Why don't you disguise yourself as him instead?
We have a job to do, John.
Oh, come on, at least do him first.
Wenn du nicht passend gekleidet bist, kann es passieren, dass deine Ermittlungen ins Stocken geraten. Glücklicherweise ist Sherlock ein Verkleidungskünstler und du kannst sein Outfit im Garderobenbildschirm ändern. Wähle Details aus, um mehr zu erfahren. Hüte.
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
Hier noch was. Da noch was. Habe ich jetzt alles Ruhe? Hoffen wir es mal, ne? Garderobe. Das sieht zu ordentlich aus, viel zu ordentlich, könnte hinkommen, ist ein Anzug, also müssen wir das hier nehmen. Dann auf jeden Fall noch eine Brille. Ein Kreuzer geben hier. Checken wir das mal aus.
Your face is too innocent now.
What do you mean, too innocent?
Ein Bart.
There was
Ja.
something evil about his face. Like a mustache. Yes, the kind that all villains twirl as they plot their evil plans.
I'd say that not all villains wear moustaches, but I get your point, Mom.
Och, echt jetzt. Jetzt viel geschnitten. Ich muss jetzt noch ein extra Shit hier finden.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy beige suit. Must have stolen it from someone. No doubt about it.
All right, I've got it.
Alter.
He was wearing a hat. Didn't I tell you about the hat? It didn't go well with his suit. That man had no dress sense at all.
Well, what did it look like?
Oh, just a regular hat, you know, black. Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at catching than sketching.
Before I go, Mom, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
Warum habe ich denn jetzt Johns Herausforderung verloren? Was war das denn jetzt schon wieder für ein Mist? Hat doch kein Mal darüber geredet, oder? Also wir haben einmal darüber geredet, aber das war doch dann... Sieht richtig gut aus. Ach so. Ach, ich hab doch, jetzt bin ich da für so einen Scheiß hab ich doch keine Zeit, ey.
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No, no trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Huh. Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public. But you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
I appreciate it, officer.
What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Ach so. Was muss ich jetzt hier machen? Also ein Hinweis und 3 Suchkriterien. Hinweis. Ah, okay, warte. Personengruppen, Verdächtige, Verbrechen. Den Hinweis mit dem Buchsymbol auswählen. Okay, das ist eine gute, wichtige Beschreibung schon mal. Aufmerksam durchlesen. 3 Kriterien müssen vor der Suche ausgewählt werden. Passende Suchkriterien für einen ausgewählten Hinweis. Okay. Habe ich gar nichts. Da. Es war Werner Vogel, der die Taschenuhr meiner Mutter an ihrem Grab zurückgelassen hatte. Mr. Vogel behauptet, dass das seine Art gewesen sei, mir das zurückzugeben, was ohnehin mir gehörte. Er erzählte außerdem davon, dass die Polizei im Todesfall meiner Mutter ermittelt hatte. Ich habe zwar meine Zweifel, aber wenn das wahr sein sollte, müsste es im Polizeiarchiv Aufzeichnungen darüber geben. Vor 10 Jahren lebten wir in Grand Surrey. Damit dürfte ich meine Suche entsprechend eingrenzen können. Im Archiv fand ich nichts weiter als einen leeren Ordner mit der Aufschrift Fall Violet Holmes, 9. April 1969, Stonewood Manor, Grand Surrey. Keinerlei Dokumente waren darin zu finden. Offensichtlich hatte die Polizei wirklich ermittelt, doch die Akte war dann irgendwann verschwunden.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a policeman.
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Vor meinen inneren Augen blitzte gerade eine Erinnerung auf, die eines Polizisten vor unserem Herrenhaus. Aber warum er dort gewesen sein? Stonewood Manor muss sich in Grand Surrey befinden. Ich hatte auch bruchstückhafte Erinnerungen an eine Brücke und eine Kirche auf einem Hügel. Das Herrenhaus muss dort irgendwo in der Nähe sein. Okay, Stonewood Manor. Eine Brücke und eine Kirche. Aha. eine Brücke, Kirche, Hügel und hier ist nichts eingezeichnet.
I'm done with the archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact, you can. The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
What?
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic? A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork.
Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood. Steady, Sherry. Steady. And go. My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage and don't forget the environment.
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their armour.
Hooray!
Alright, let's move on, Sherry. If you stand here and use your snuff box, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all calculated. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. Ah, Sherry, you've guessed that you can't use the powder when he has a helmet. I've been sending you brain signals.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results. Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
Worried.
Not at all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground.
I'm coming for you.
Okay. Ja, was sagt das doch nicht?
I couldn't miss the party.
Won't work this way. No, you killed him.
Hä? Ich hab auf die Kackflasche geschossen.
Stop. What do you think you're doing? You could have injured the poor fella. I can't allow you to carry a gun if you'll only use it to kill. Your task is to detain. Don't forget that. Once again, without the brutal shootout this time. Let's start over, boys. I'm coming.
Too simple.
I'm coming for you.
No more crime for you until next month.
I can overcome the brute now.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
That's enough. You've proved yourself. Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same on the street, and you'll be well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now your duty to make this city a safer place. Cordona won't ever forget it, but at the same time, it will never remember. I'll tell Stark all the necessary details about your successful certification. Congratulations.
Now you're a certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Now, shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
Sherlock.